Jennifer Starlight here. I thought I'd just come out and soak up some of this beautiful autumn day and talk to you about diamond light philosophy in relation to the moon. In diamond light, which is a very comprehensive system, the moon actually has a very strong influence on what is called the base chakra. Now, within us are three temples of light: the temple of the stars, the temple of the sun, and the temple of the moon. The temple of the moon incorporates the sacral center, the base chakra, and the earth star. And the temple of the moon vibrates to the feminine. It also represents our physical human body. Now, when the moon is full, it has a particularly strong influence upon the base chakra, which is found within the temple of the moon. And the base chakra, there's far more to it than meets the eye. The base chakra represents our physical body, our physical energy systems. Min has taught me that it also represents blood pressure and the heart. Traditionally, the base chakra rules the renal system, so the adrenals, the bladder, the kidneys. It also influences the coccyx or the lower back, the bowel, the thighs, and the knees. So if there's anything going on energetically within the base chakra that is out of alignment, it will have an impact on one of these areas of your body. When we have a full moon, which is radiating its consciousness and its energies towards the planet, and understand it is a very powerful being. She rules the tides and the oceans of the world, which means she must also rule the fluids within our bodies. And that includes the blood, the lymphatic system, and the water levels within our body. And because we are predominantly water, the full moon can really have an effect on all the fluids in the body. But it can also have an effect on the emotions of the body. And the specific emotions that are related to the base chakra is fear and survival. So Min has talked about it a lot, that the whole of the Western world is still operating almost completely out of the base chakra because we are so obsessed with our survival in a material world. So I don't think there's a person in the Western world who doesn't have concerns about their finances, their job, their house, their family, their physical well-being. And it just seems we are in this gridlock of remaining in the fear side of the base chakra. The positive aspects of the base chakra are inner strength, inner faith, inner trust, and seeing the human body as a temple that the soul is housing itself within. So when a full moon comes along, it will trigger, particularly in the base chakra, any fears or deep terrors from this lifetime or past lifetimes. It also rules how we feel within the tribe, how we feel either in society as a whole, how we feel in the family, how we feel with our work tribe. So it basically is coming down to security versus insecurity, fear versus faith, terror versus trust. That they are the basic principles of the base chakra. Now, the moon's placement in the diamond light template is the base chakra. And what I want to say here today is probably something I've observed, particularly when I've done diamond light activations over the years, and I've done hundreds of them, is when I activate the base chakra, I will often see it as a very hard rock. Now, in traditional systems, the base chakra is seen to vibrate to the color red, because red represents the physical and also represents energy. What we are all needing to do now, because we are all in a state of evolution, is to actually bring that often hard, dark, muddy red base chakra, which gets affected if we are in adrenal overload, if we are stressed, if we are overworking, if we're not sleeping. It's the base chakra that gets impacted the most. Spirit has taught me that everything is evolving, including what people call chakras and what Spirit calls diamond lights. So I'm calling the chakras our diamond lights. The diamond light of 2, which is the base chakra, which is ruled by the moon, actually needs to start evolving into what I would call like a rose pink, a deep rose pink, almost the color of these flowers. The reason being, we have been so driven in our masculine energy for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. We, as humanity, have always had fears around our survival. We've had fears about losing our tribe. All this sits in the base chakra. Even in the modern world, I don't think there's a person in the Western world who's not driven by the need for security in the material world. And what this does is it stops us getting into the higher aspects of ourselves. So what we need to do is bring the higher aspects into ourselves, down into the very base of our bodies, which is the foundation of our well-being in general, by calling upon the feminine force. Whether you're male or female in body, it doesn't matter. We've all been driven with such masculine energy to get out there and survive and to work hard and to do everything on our own, etc., etc. This is causing major adrenal overload in most people and all sorts of diseases and dysfunctions. We need to bring the feminine aspect back into the base chakra and bring the balance and the harmony, because I can tell you the masculine force in all of us is just over it and exhausted. So Spirit shared with me this morning that on this upcoming full moon, or any full moon, and every full moon, there is a little invocation we can do, and that is to sit out in a full moon, and it doesn't have to be at night, it can be through the day. Call upon the pure consciousness of the moon, which is feminine in principle, and to ask for her radiations to anchor down into the base chakra, and to use our imagination and see that base chakra going from whatever state it's in. It could either be, look, it could be healthy. I hope it is. But if it's not, it's either going to appear and feel rock hard and dark red, or it could feel really like jelly-like and hardly any color in it at all. Whatever state it's in, acknowledge it, then invoke the feminine force of the full moon to bring its rose pink light and energy into that base chakra to start to bring harmony and balance. Because when we do that, then you are going to be building the foundation of trust and faith that you are always looked after. Your body and its consciousness are going to thank you. Your energy levels should start to pick up. And there'll be this sense of safety. But it has to come from us. We have to invoke it. So on this coming full moon, go sit out on the earth, ground into Mother Earth, call upon the pure consciousness of the moon and her radiations to flow through your diamond lights, to anchor in your base chakra. Observe that base chakra start to soften and glow. And I promise you, you're going to feel it in all your energy systems. So guys, wishing you a beautiful full moon filled with the love and the magic of diamond light. Start to surrender. Allow yourself to receive. We don't have to keep struggling in this human survival mode. It's time for a new way of doing things. Lots of love. I really hope this helps you and inspires you and energizes you. All right. Lots of love, everyone. Bye.